Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everybody, good evening. Booper and Eurospicy and Oceana and Sean and Bev and Zora and Voodoo. Hello Jules, hello Phoenix, hello Steffi and Stephen and Ruby. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Apologies if I sound a little bit different today. I bit my tongue and it feels a little bit swollen. Fun facts about me. I hope you're having a great day. And as thank you for being here, and thank you for being here for 34 months. And as says, happy Thursday. It really is the THs and the S's that make it really sore. Why did I decide to stream tonight? I don't know. It's fine. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all, and I hope you've had a great week. Top chat? No, we're on live chat now. Today we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie, as well as Miss Amberlynn Reid, the queen of Go Wild herself. We're going to start off with the mukbang from today, which is Middle Eastern fried fish and rice chatty mukbang. I mean, chatty as in she talks a lot? Because she doesn't talk a lot in this. Oh well. We're then going to move on to About My Last Video, which is the live stream from yesterday, where she's addressing the sad mukbang that we already reacted to. And then we're going to move on over to Amberlynn Reid and her I'm Having a Hard Time from 2 days ago, which is where she's answering Q&As, and it's boring as hell, but we may as well catch up. That's it. Ooh, Lappa. Yeah, fingers crossed for you, mate. One says, fun fact, tongues are edible except by the person who owns it. You could eat your own tongue. I think you could. Tried hard enough. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. I've got a big water in my Scamly because I don't know where I'm in the wars today. I don't know where my big tumbler's gone. Don't know where my big tumbler's gone, and I bit my tongue. Bad day. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just going to lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put in the internet, choices. Let's get started, because I would like to do that. Yay! How are you all today? How's everyone going? Hey, Welsh. Welsh. Yeah, that one's a little painful too. Let's go. Stephen, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, mate. I hope you're having a good day.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Oh, she's loud and I'm loud. This is going to be a recipe for disaster. Sorry, everyone. Hold on. I'm going to turn her down. I'll let her ad play.
Did you know that you can request a private video from me?
We did. We've known for like the last 4 months. No one wants it.
Made just for you that you can keep forever and ever? Yep, that's right. I can wish you or a loved one a happy birthday, or even give you a pep talk. I'm in Kuwait, so
she needs to rewrite the script because I don't think anyone's purchased the pep talk.
if you want a cameo
Hi, TD.
at a specific location like a nice beach or a mall, just let me know. Get yours today and don't delay.
Samak, fish, Singari, butterfly style. Okay. What's fried?
Okay.
Oh, Big Mac, well done.
Babe, enjoy your Singari fish, and I'm going to enjoy my hamur fillet.
Yum, enjoy.
Thank you, babe.
Saha
One, I don't think so.
wafia.
على قلبك حبيبتي. Bye, Julie.
Bye, Poopy. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hi baby girl. I wish you could see how cute she is. Yes, you heard Salah. Today I'm having Singari, which is
Be a real trick to turn the camera, huh?
basically butterflied fish. Middle Eastern style fish.
Oh no, not the pausing. Oh, don't do this to me. Greg, what are you doing?
Well, hello there.
No. Shh.
Bye, Julie.
Sorry.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hi baby girl. I wish you could see how cute she is. Yes, you heard Salah. Today I'm having Singari, which is
Deja vu, it's fine. Hey, Bryn.
basically butterflied fish. Middle Eastern style fish. I've had fish from this place many times. They have a lot of fish places like this
Is it fish?
here, which is one of my favorite types of
Fish?
dishes here. So it
No,
has
she said dish, not fish.
the fried eggplant, rice, butterflied whole fish with the head and all, and some little bit of salad and vegetable juice.
Is that not like a vinegar or something?
Tomato broth,
Right.
tahini, and mabuch, which is chili.
Right.
And I'm just gonna give my cat. Okay,
Don't.
honey bunny.
Why? Why?
It's hot.
This is not cat food. This is you food.
Some fishy fish. I know you love fishy fish. She's going like doing one of these numbers. Oh, and I have some fresh.
Oh, speaking of Julia, has she been vaccinated or spayed yet? No? Okay.
You don't get fresher bread than this. Bismillah, let's break bread together and...
Oh, thank goodness there's bread. Didn't we just do a grocery haul like 2 days ago? What happened to all that, Peter? I'm sure it's all in the fridge. Magic bread.
go like this. And the tahini. Mm-hmm.
Monometer, chat, what do you reckon? Can I get a 1 through 10 on just how moany this mukbang is today?
Go like this. And the tahini.
That's like a 6.
I love tahini.
They all became pizzas.
Okay, honey, just wait. It's hot. Here.
It is secret Peter. It keeps coming out from under the table. Not Mehaz. 6 or 7.
Actually, okay.
Is she hiding it under the table so we don't know how many pita breads she eats? Yes. The answer is yes.
I'm gonna put the actual fish
Hey,
here
Marie.
so I can eat the rice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, messy Marie. Just slopping it all over. What's that stain from?
So I just kind of like spoon, I guess,
Uh-huh.
this tomato broth.
You've eaten this as a mukbang like 20 times.
I'm just gonna dunk it
Right.
all over the rice.
Great.
And the garlic and chili peppers. Hot sauce.
Man. I think years of being Chantal really has done a number on her palate, huh? She probably doesn't taste too much.
This is like knockoff Rooster brand. Well, it's like a local. I'll eat a lot of that.
Yeah, sure. A quarter of the hot sauce bottle. Why not?
Hot sauce. Okay. Let's try this vegetable. So it's onions, cucumber, green pepper, tomatoes, and it's like the juice from the vegetables.
Is it? Is it the juice from the vegetables or is it like a vinegar?
It's
She's about to fucking drink that. Clock it. Clock that tea.
vegetables.
Watch. She said, that's like gravy. Oh, oh, oh,
It's
oh. So close.
it's just so good. This is how I eat my rice. I know. Okay, and then we're gonna put some fishy
By the bucketful.
fish. Was that good?
Covered in dressing.
Fishy fish? Actually, what I also like to do with the bread
Eat it.
is grab the eggplant.
That, ma'am, there were all of 2 pieces of eggplant on that fucking bucket.
Grab the
I mean, keep calling it a bucket.
like that. Mmm.
No, it's the difference between need and want, I think. Shh. Chat, I believe we're watching Chantal have a spiritual moment. She said, universe, I'm open to receiving your energy and your lines of communication. Watch this. Ah. Baby, she has never eaten something so good. So good. That's next level. That is... That's camp. That's what that is.
Thank God for good food.
Yeah. I told you spiritual.
Mashallah. Ooh. So, what are you guys having for dinner today?
Oh, what did I have? I made noodles. I made a stir fry. Oh, get this. I had some leftover roasted pork, so I heated that up with some cabbage and some broccoli and some. I had like a little bit of pumpkin left over, so I heated all of that up, and then I did the noodles, and then I reheated the leftover pork, and then I made just a classic stir fry sauce. So, soy sauce, fish sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, a little bit of sugar, ginger, garlic. Delicious. But I accidentally had the bicarb soda and the corn flour sitting next to each other, and I grabbed the bicarb soda and added, and rice wine vinegar. Added the bicarb soda into the sauce instead of the corn flour. It didn't really taste that bad. It just kind of neutralized the vinegar, which is a shame because I do like a little bit of acid, but that's okay. I added corn flour in, which is the thickening agent for it all. So I whoopsie-daisied, but it wasn't too bad. That's what I had for dinner.
Out of this world.
Yeah, I made one of those volcanoes, but into a noodle dish.
Whatever you're having, I hope you enjoy.
Leonie asked an important question. Leonie asked, has anyone seen her eat any cucumbers from that massive box she bought? You mean like the 2-kilo box of cucumbers she brought in? No, she said they were for Harry though. Sorry, Howie though.
Lately. I love the skin.
Well, see, Has, because I made the same noodle dish the night before, but I had steak, and it was blade steak, whatever the hell it's called, and I use a bicarb and water mixture and soak the steak in it so that it's super tender when you cook it, and it works. It's really good, but yeah, that's why I had the bicarb out and mixed it up with the corn flour. Whoopsie daisy.
That was good, huh, baby girl?
Again, maybe instead of fried fish, your cat would like to go to a vet and be vaccinated.
I know. You want some more? A little bit more? I'm just gonna take the bones out. That's the only thing I don't like about these whole fishes is the bones. There you go. Want more fish? Okay, here. And that's it, okay, baby girl? Make sure there's no bones. Although cats eat. I don't have napkins. Paper towels made from the same thing, different
She came ready.
shape, whatever.
Oh, Cheryl, that sounds great.
She loves fish, fresh fish. Who doesn't? You know, all the stray cats in Kuwait,
So Julia was a stray?
I bet you they eat a lot of fish from the beaches. I don't know. I don't know what stray cats do,
Yeah, you do. You say that the local population puts food out for them.
but they love fish, you know, so.
Right.
Hope there's no bones here.
Again, probably not deep fried, but who knows?
Mm.
All right, chat. Break out your monometers. What do you reckon?
Mm.
It's got to be more than a 5. Eight! Look, we've got 8s in the chat. Thank you.
But in which case, they would eat the bones, but I'm not going to risk it with her.
An unpleasant 7.
I just ate a cardamom pod.
We have fun here.
No bueno. For those of you who don't know or not familiar, Middle Eastern cuisine, tahini is sesame seed paste
Sesame?
made into a sauce.
Look, who does she think we are? As if we haven't been watching her for the entire Kuwait arc. Stop it.
Tastes like there's a bit of cumin in there. It's like watered down a bit.
Where's the Yeti? Tinfoil beret theory. I think the Yeti actually did get filled up with gravy at that unlimited gravy fountain in the Canadian airport. And that's why she's not drinking water out of the Yeti, because it's still filled with gravy.
The fish restaurants here?
Maybe it's not filled with gravy, because that's likely been drunk, but it's probably not been washed, so it's got like gravy in the bits and pieces, you know?
Are incredibly affordable. So, for example, for the two of us to eat a good fish meal, a whole fish, and it comes with
I'm confused. Why don't you just buy fish?
rice, bread, quite a bit of fresh bread. All the fixins you see, and a soda, but I'm having water. The soda never goes to waste. You know, Salah will drink it at some point.
Or Foodie will. Like, why lie, girl? Come on.
Sometimes I drink it, but today I'm trying not to.
Can't wait to see the content tomorrow.
3 KD,
That's true, NS.
which is maybe 12 Canadian dollars.
Oh, Voodoo has a note. Voodoo says these restaurants also offer grilled fish, and she's lying about the price. Yeah, she's breathing and talking, so picking her nose and touching her eye.
And maybe it's less than that US. Like maybe 10. Oh, sorry. 10 US, something like that.
Right.
So cheap.
Is it?
Usually one meal would be that much. At least. If I go to Red Lobster,
Thordian says 12 Canadian for one fish and rice. You could get the same at the store and get more. Yeah, Foodie's not about that cooking life, though. She's not going to cook fish. Crazy.
so much more expensive than that. I heard Red Lobster is going bankrupt.
Oh, no. I think Red Lobster ever made it to Australia.
Used to eat there a lot as a kid. My mom loves to go there with me. She loves the Cheddar Bay.
Oh, there's the fish's face.
Biscuits.
Hello.
She doesn't love seafood though, it's weird. She loves like filet of sole with lots of like lemon. I feel like sole is like a pretty safe fish for people who are not fish people.
Right. Are you a fish person? That's been her secret all along.
I guess white fish, but
TD, she's told us a lot of stories. Most of them lies. I'd say all of them lies. All of them with an element of lie.
so fresh. The eye is looking at me.
Eat it!
Anyway, that part kind of grosses me out.
Do you remember when she was doing that live stream back in Canada and she ate a cat treat because someone sent her a super chat?
Honest, but I just try not to think about it.
I do.
Alright, so I wanted to tell you guys about this show I'm watching. Oh my gosh.
I feel the willingness draining from me. It's been 24 minutes. It's not a good sign.
I fell asleep watching it because, like,
Hey, Jim.
I couldn't stop.
Chantal's in the middle of a family-sized meal, for one, and about to tell us a story about the shows that she's been watching. Oh my god.
It's on Netflix,
It's true, Mike.
and it's called From.
Okay.
You guys?
Yes. This is sped up. This is sped up. This is 1.25. What was this like in normal time? Uh-huh.
That is a good show.
Worth it. Worth the wait. Worth the 4-minute wait.
Basically, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but I'll tell you, like, generally what's the premise.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
So, like, this is not even hot. This is not hot sauce.
I'm gonna ask you really politely, ma'am, please stay on topic before I, like, just flip the desk.
Vinegar sauce.
Yeah. You have eaten almost half, you've eaten probably a third of that bottle of hot sauce. That's wild. How is your blood pressure? More importantly, how is the TV show From?
Basically,
Yeah.
there's a town
Great. I'm in.
that if you wind up there by accident,
Silent Hill?
if you end up there, you're not getting out. They'll just keep going in a loop, in a loop.
Is that Silent Hill? Is From just Silent Hill?
You'll never be able to escape. So,
Chantal's life is this town. Not wrong. That's true, Brandon, actually, to be fair. I could have watched the whole episode by now. Oh, it's got vampires? Ooh. Spoilers? I don't mind. I'm not going to watch it. It's fine. I just finished watching Fallout, which was quite good. I'm a big fan of Fallout. Actually, Foodie once played Fallout. Similarities. I finished watching Fallout. I've been rewatching season 1 of Drag Race for Chanel. The early 2000s were a wild time. And I think that's about it. Oh, I really want to watch the X-Men 97 series, but I'm waiting for that to all finish, and then I'll go back and watch the original cartoon and then continue on from there when I find time. It's my plan. Juniper, thank you for being here for 35 months, mate. I appreciate it. Juniper says, good morning, y'all. Good morning, mate. Thanks for thanks for being a member, and I hope you're having a great day, and happy 35 months.
and this town, you have to be in by sundown
Lily, hello, mate. How are you?
in a house.
Okay, because of vampires. I picked that up.
It has to be a place that's protected by a talisman.
This seems very particular about the show. Could you have given us a more general blurb? Also, to be fair, is any vampire like TV show really gonna beat What We Do in the Shadows? Because that is like it's top tier. There is no better vampire content than What We Do in the Shadows. Top tier. Wonder Woman, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Wonder Woman says Charles Kuralt gave us the rest of the story. Did a whole nother family. What's her end game? I'm missing a couple of those references. Sorry, Wonder Woman. Thank you for the super chat. Hid a whole nother family. What's her? Chantel's end game. Lie on the internet. Eat for money. Finn. I don't know. Thanks for the super chat.
That you put.
Oh, thanks, Stephen. I will.
It's basically like a rock with symbols on it.
Oh, did you do Neurospicy? Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's good.
That keeps the. There's these like creatures, these monsters.
Vampires?
That's what they even call them, monsters that come out at night
Vampires.
to hunt people.
You can say the word vampire, dear. I think we've all pretty much put it together. Have to be inside of a place protected by a talisman at sundown. You can't leave the town, otherwise you get attacked by monsters at nighttime. Vampires, got it.
What's creepy is these monsters at first, they
I
look
prefer fish stories.
like normal townsfolk just walking around the town.
Yeah, vampires.
But they're like creepy looking and just stand there staring, smiling at you. And then they turn into monsters when they attack. And this, I'm telling you,
She is not making it sound scary. She's making it sound campy and stupid. Which I live for, but I don't think that's the intent of the show. Maggie, thank you for being here for 35 months. It's about how long it feels like Chantel's been telling this story. Maggie says, I hope Poopy is enjoying that. Sure. Thank you for being here, mate. I appreciate it. And Brandon, thank you for being here for 22 months. Brandon says, I love accidental landing. Spooky Night Town. Thank you for being here.
for a show, it's gory. So beware of that.
Hey, but it's good to see you. You enjoy the show? Okay. So it's not vampires, it's monsters. She's really not blurbing it very well, no.
It's gory. So beware of that. The damage these monsters do, whew, they completely eviscerate people.
Right.
They have fun, like, torturing people.
Right. Oh, Crocula, good question. I don't know. It's called From. Can you give me a spoiler as to why it's called From? Is it referring to, like, people from the town, or is it just... Because it's a pretty vague... It's a pretty vague just word. Like, it's a single word show. Like, that's vague as hell. Could be anything. From where? You can't go to, only from. I hope that's the tagline. That would make sense. But also, how do people get trapped in the town? Can't they just leave at daytime? I'm asking too many questions for a show that I haven't watched. I'm sorry.
So, it's a really, really good show.
Is Foodie's channel like From? Like, once you're in, you just can't leave?
Oh.
No, that's not true. Lots of people have left.
So, it's a really, really good show.
Okay. I'm not going to take your word for it. The people, like, chat seems to have a much better handle on all of this. 47, thank you for being here for 19 months, mate. I appreciate it. 47 says, no, it's not scary. What she's doing to the food is she's eviscerating the food. We got to use that word. I agree.
And I would recommend it if you can get it.
Hey, Addie, lovely to see you. I hope you have a big cup of coffee. This snooze fest is Chantal. She's telling us a story about a TV show she's been watching.
So basically, like, the story revolves around a family
Okay, she's getting there.
who
Moved to the town from somewhere else.
accidentally, takes a wrong turn or something and ends up in this town.
Silent Hill. Got it.
And,
The more she talks about it, the more it sounds like Silent Hill. Shay, I can't answer that question for you.
I don't know. I'm not very, like, I'm maybe I'm on my 4th episode. And then I fell asleep.
It honestly sounds riveting.
But, yeah. It's a really good show.
I didn't realize that this terrible TV critique review was in this. I thought there was actually some talking points.
Hold your attention.
Fuck, not like this. This is
Because
awful.
my problem is my attention span right now. My mind is so chaotic and restless.
Ma'am, no offense, but you seem to be pretty single-minded right now. Not distracted and restless and all over the place. You sound like it's just food mouth breathe talk. It's not. I don't know, man.
Sometimes I can't sit and enjoy, like, I can watch a movie with Salah, but I have to be, it has to grab my attention.
Unlike this.
Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, I should speed her back up. I did have her on normal speed. Sorry, this is why you can't do it at normal speed.
Did that. We've seen that like 3 times. I love that movie.
That was normal speed.
But this one, there hasn't been a TV show to do that in a long time for me. The Haunting of Hill House, that was another good one that held my attention very well. Very well done.
It's the worst mukbang ever. Bring back the other day's mukbang. At least that one was sad. This is just a snooze.
So, yeah, I would recommend if you're a horror lover, you want a good TV show to binge watch, I would recommend. And it's on the top 10 Netflix.
Right. Yeah, chat, you're right. Her chin is practically in that styrofoam.
And our Netflix is like a
dish.
Kuwait one. But they have a lot of the same shows that you would on like the Canada one. But they have a lot of Bollywood. Probably because we have a huge Indian expat population here. And they have Arabic like subtitles. Netflix though
Wonders never cease.
is very good for subtitles. I prefer to watch my shows and movies with subtitles because
I wish I hadn't have done this today.
sometimes
This is torture. This is
I
suffering.
find a lot of times movies do this. The music or movie sounds are full blast compared to people talking. Sometimes they talk really low.
Yeah.
They'll be like dialogue and it's like, wait a minute. Like, what did you say? Now I can read it.
Chantal discovering subtitles. It's great. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat, love. Voodoo says, the table keeps getting higher. It will be at nose level soon. It will. I agree. She's already look. She's up here. She's gonna be up here eventually. Anna, you missed absolutely nothing. Nothing. A very in-depth conversation about how audio mixing on Netflix isn't great, and subtitles.
Water. I was running out of breath. Why do I hold my breath when I drink? Probably because my nose is always stuffed and I can't breathe out of it.
What? Are you getting puffed drinking water?
It's like, wait a minute. It's like, what did you say? Now I can read it.
Has she still got her asthma medication? Like the puffers? I don't think she's got the puffers. Yeah, go take a breath.
Water. I was running out of breath. Why do I hold my breath when I drink?
I don't know.
Probably because my nose is always stuffed and I can't
Why did you just try to chug half a liter?
breathe out of it. Anyway. But for me, it's just like, I don't even notice it happening. It's like effortless. I'm watching and like reading at the same time, but I don't notice I'm doing it. Ooh, okay, I've had enough to eat. We always have leftover bread.
That'll be pizzas in about an hour.
We can have for breakfast.
She buys bulk mozzarella and tomato paste. We now know it's backup pizzas.
And fresh bread. It only stays fresh for like a day. Anyways, guys.
Shay, don't ask that question.
This is one of my favorite Kuwait meals. I eat this, you know, I've eaten this a few times on camera, but we eat this regularly as a meal.
No one cares.
Because honestly, like here, you know, in Canada I could say, oh, I'm not going to eat out, it's too much money. But here, and even in Thailand and some countries, it's more affordable to just buy the takeout than to make it yourself.
That's a crock of shit.
It would be more expensive to make these two meals
No, you're just lazy.
than to just buy it. Like when you consider everything, you know, you would have more of it, I guess. But I mean, I can't cook fish.
Per portion, it would cost you less. You are lazy. We get it.
Like this, I don't have the equipment for that. You know what I mean?
To make rice and fry fish, maybe not fry it. You could air fry fish. It wouldn't be deep fried. You could do fish fillets instead of whole fish. You don't have the capacity to cook rice in your kitchen, liar.
And it's just really good. It's just really good. They have so many of these little restaurants. They look like, I find like some of the stores and restaurants, they're like box shape.
Fuck, like a building? Holy shit. Stop the presses.
So many of these little restaurants, they look like, I find like some of the stores and restaurants, they're like box shape.
Wow, yeah. Like a room, like walls and a roof. Oh, wow. Mind blown. Little box-shaped spaces. Mind blown. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Brandon says, why buy groceries at all if it's so cheap to eat out? I have no idea. I don't know. To make content out of it. She can't claim it on tax, so I don't know, Brandon. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, actually, to give it away.
But they're cool. I'll take you guys around one day. I think I've shown a lot in my videos already, but no harm in doing it again. But they have a lot of these seafood places, and they're very affordable. They're very fresh. They make the fish right there on command, like on order.
Command?
To order, I should say. And it's always spot on. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I guess that's
She sounds stupid.
it for now. Thank you for having dinner with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Fish on command. Oh, Lord. Alright, we're going to go back and watch the live stream from the day before, the morning before. I don't know, something.
Katrina?
She's talking about her sad mukbang at some point in this, but we'll probably skip through some of it.
It is a small bottle of water.
Lisbeth, no, it's not a Stanley. It's a Scamley. This one cost me like $18. It doesn't have a brand on it. Hopefully it's not lead. Leslie, thank you for the super sticker, mate. I appreciate it.
Eileen, I say this
Thank
with love,
you.
but your last mukbang was one of the most terrifying things I've seen in years. It's not, you know what? Yeah.
The makeup is a little bit bad. Yes, I would agree.
I bet you it was a demon, Brenda.
her makeup, villain-esque makeup. It is. Look, I mean, I wouldn't say a good villain. Like, no, this is like a straight to VHS villain look. You know, giving less of Evil Queen and more of. I wouldn't even see Cinderella's stepsisters. They had a redemption in the third one. Was that a something in time?
It's
Hiccup in time.
Salah. I can't do it that
Who said it's giving Ursula? Sarah, absolutely
great,
not.
but actually,
Ursula's a queen. This looked like Chantal just got some dirt and rubbed it on her face.
I know it's better with them. I can see you guys better. Hey,
No offense, by the way. Also, don't do. I don't think Chantal going through the effort of a smoky eye and white eyeliner under your eye is worth it. It's just not.
Pastor Chantal, hi babe. Assalamu alaikum. Hi Breezeth. YouTube lover, thank you. It's from The Bomb. Lulu.
Baby's first smoky eye. It is kind of giving that.
SM Elliot. I never
It's giving finger in the eyeshadow. Rub.
catch you live.
And that's probably what happened.
Well, welcome Sam. I'm glad you're here. Hey Amanda, welcome. What the F was last night? Just a really bad moment. Just a weak moment. It's actually a nightgown. And no, I don't wear the undershirt when I'm just lounging around, but I felt like being in PJs, but I have to be modest with the V-necks, so I put an undershirt, and then I have like these underslips. I have a dress one and a black shirt, long sleeve, that I got at an Islamic dress store.
Cool.
Is my prescription bad? No,
I don't like your jammies.
it's okay. It's just, you know when you first put your glasses on and you're not wearing them like all day, and then you're kind of like, what the heck?
Did you just wake up? These are jammies.
Hey Poncho. Hey Barbara. Goral Doodle, we don't have to wipe here. We have bidets. We have clean butts. Hi Orange Pop.
Take it back. What?
And then you're kind of like, what the heck? Hey Poncho. Hey Barbara. Goral Doodle, we don't have to wipe here. We have bidets. We have clean butts. Hi.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Chantal's butts. But apparently it's clean. Sure, Jen. Okay.
Orange Pop. Orange Pop. Thank you, Psalms. Hello, Foodie. You should make some girlfriends and quick get out and have some girl time. Thunderstorms and Dolls. I've been offered by a couple of people, like if they're like if you want a fellow sister to hang out with, and I do. I mean, when I'm feeling a certain way, I just kind of isolate, like you guys know. But it's hard for me to trust people.
Yeah,
and
she's a drip drying kind of girly.
that sounds
We all know that.
really weird, and it's nothing personal against anyone. It's just that
She's told us that.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. It takes me time to like, especially I've noticed this now lately. But anyway, hi Amanda. But I might. We'll see. I appreciate people offering, and it's not, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's a me thing. Danielle, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but so far I've been okay. And actually, I was actually victorious at something last night because I had made an extra pizza and for Salah, but he didn't eat it last night. And then...
How many pizzas did you make for Poopy at 1 a.m. with his business call going on?
So here's an example of when I overeat versus when I binge, okay? So, like, last night, if I were to, like, have a binge...
Find the lie.
I would have eaten the leftover pizza after maybe like another hour or so.
Right.
And then I would have also, justice for Celeste Pizza. Then I would have, hi SUP! Then I would have also had like bread and labna, more noodles, more snacks. I would have eaten like a whole thing of chips. Like maybe more than one bag probably.
Weird that you make a choice when grocery shopping to have all of these things in the house. That's such a strange thing. It's almost like you prepare for these.
That's like a full on like after, because like that was technically my second supper. Like I only had one meal that day and it was like a healthy meal. So I'm not excusing the noodles and the pizza. That's not healthy no matter what. But, and it was eating too much, like it was overeating, but it wasn't what I would consider a binge.
My question isn't even the fact that she was eating it. The question is why the fuck you recorded it as a mukbang.
Because it's
No, you guys, it's just overeating. It's fine. Is it? Okay, because you've rudimentarily defined which relationship with food you're willing to put on camera / won't get in trouble from YouTube / won't. Okay, sure, whatever.
especially since,
Whatever.
like I just described, that's what a binge is like for me. Just like after eating a couple of meals for the day, whether they're healthy or not, going back into the kitchen late at night instead of sleeping and just eating whatever I can, you know, candy bars, Like I said, I would probably make another couple packs of noodles.
Do you hear yourself? Again, why do you bring these things in the house if you know that they're going to be there to binge on?
Hi, Dora. Was the pizza? The pizza? No, they were pita pizzas I made. I could even show you. Hold on a second, okay?
We did figure this out. It was just coincidental and kind of weird that she put black olives and capsicum on them. Which is exactly what the pre-made ones had. It's weird.
Coming at you through the tall grass. My eyes come green. You. And I'm floating in stereo. Okay, so I have to show you.
Okay.
This is Salah's pizza. I bought 2 of them. He had one.
Not the props.
This is his pizza.
Uh-huh.
This is the leftover pizza that's still in the oven. I know.
Ew.
I forgot it there after he's like, I'm not hungry for it.
What do you mean you forgot it in the oven? Ew.
Kind of fell asleep. And, you know, shortly after.
What time is it?
And then this is the difference.
How long was it in the oven for?
Okay, so this is way bigger. My pita pizzas, and this is like, I don't even like these. I don't know how he likes these, no offense.
Ew. Like, what a waste also. You could have taken it out of the oven and just put it in the fridge. And it probably wouldn't be good. Like, looking how dry that thing is. Probably wouldn't be good reheated the next day. But, like, what?
They are weird.
Brick pizza.
The taste to me is weird, but he likes them, so. But no, I didn't eat his pizzas. Like, people think I did.
Okay, you made
So
your
that's a
own.
flex.
Is that a flex? Okay. You made your own pizzas and overate on them for money on the internet. Good job, gal. What a flex.
Are we dieting? I don't know about dieting, but mall Chinese. I love mall Chinese. It's hard for me because I feel so isolated from the world because of my anxiety and trust issues. I don't have a single friend. Yeah, Shannon, I totally get that. That's like, I have friends, but they're like people I've known for a long time and they're virtual. So it's hard for me to make new friends and trust people because I don't know. I've been screwed over so much by people.
Historically, pretty much everyone in Chantel's life has turned away from her.
But you know what? I don't say that with any scorn or any malice.
There is a common thread in all of this.
It's just I've screwed people over in life and I've been screwed over in life. And I've learned though, like, nobody's perfect. Everyone is flawed. We're all mirrors of each other in a lot of ways. So
What?
yeah, it is what it is.
Morning, SM.
But to make new people, so that's why, like, for me, I have like really bad trust issues that I'm trying to overcome. But you know,
Therapy?
would you consider age restricting the video from last night? No.
Would you consider, like, privating or deleting the video from last night? Also no.
Why would I? Thank you to whoever. YouTube can do
Yeah, why would she?
that if they feel it's
Like she regrets it. It's fine.
necessary. Courtney Spees. Oh,
What was that? Did you say YouTube will do that if necessary?
Why would I? Thank you to whoever. YouTube can do that if they feel it's necessary.
Right.
Courtney Spees. Oh, gifted you a membership like 2 weeks later. Oh, hi, Courtney.
I love that she's like, all of my rages I'll bring down, my life before my reverting I'll bring down, all of those hateful community tab posts I'll bring down, me having a struggle with my relationship with food on camera for money. Now leave that one up. That's fine. That's fine. That one's fine. That's a reflection. That's not a problem.
No Name or Melly, who haven't been in the chat recently.
She did, Lisa. That's true.
So, but I will let them know when I see them if you're not here. Hi, Gabrielle. I can relate so much, girl. Dora, hi. You're a mirror of Pete's. Nothing wrong with that. 14 years betrayed me in the worst way imaginable. No, yeah, it's
Oh
hard.
God, whoever is in her chat trying to be relatable, get a grip, girly.
Hard, like whenever
Get a grip.
friendships of a long time. But you know what, Dora? It's like, or Shannon, sorry. It happens. Like, people, no matter how long you've known them, sometimes one of the people change in life or do something that you never thought that they would do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just happens, and it's hard to deal with, for sure. It's shocking. No, I'm not proud of last night. There's nothing to be proud of. Actually, I guess I'm proud.
You literally just said you're proud for not eating the third pizza and leaving it in the oven overnight. Okay.
Of the fact that I have the courage to come on here and be honest about things like that
Fuck off.
I struggle with, despite the, like, complete... I have a lot of comments. The comments you see on my video, if they're there, it's because I find them valuable in some way, and I appreciate your opinion. But if they're, you know, I've had to, I have some filters, so they probably just filtered them, but I saw some also that were, like, really, really, really nasty. And, you know, I find despite getting that reception, like, all the time, when, especially at my most vulnerable, I think that I'm kind of proud of that. But
What the fuck?
other than that, no, it's not. I didn't do it for any kind of reaction. I just did it because that's what I was going to do. And if anything, people have asked me to be forthcoming and honest and open and about, you know, showing you guys what those hard moments look like for me. So.
Who's asking for this? Who is asking for this transparency from Foodie Beauty? We're like 4 years too late, Golly.
Yeah. Thank you, Spicy Mayo. Yeah, it's hard, Shannon, but like, you know, it is hard. So I don't know, it can be hard, but it's like at the same time, like I'm somebody who like puts myself out there. So at the same time, like I think that I handle it better than just like a person who prefers not to be so public, you know. But once you start sharing your life and once you start being very public, it's so hard to like come back from that. You know, it's so hard because people already know so much.
Girl, if you don't want people to know, don't put it on the internet.
I don't know what.
It's not rocket science.
I don't know if I have any thoughts when I'm cooking the binge meal.
Don't know if I have any thoughts. Full stop. End of sentence. Sarah Marie, thank you very much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome or welcome back to Anna, Toby, Steven, Zetz, and Potato. Ambi's favourite vegetable. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Please make sure you thank the lovely Sarah Marie for the gifts. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I kind of purposely like zone out and just focus on. It's almost like autopilot, Emma Peel. It's like you don't think of the consequences at the moment. You just kind of brush them away so that what you're doing is easier. You don't have to really think about it, you know?
So you admit eating on the internet for coin is a coping mechanism?
Hi, Fernanda. And honestly, like, I hate that people put the onus or responsibility of my health on my husband. It's like, people don't really see how we interact about these things. I did say in my video, kind of like, it disappoints.
Yeah, you gave us all some bullshit about him sitting there being like, Foodie, if I don't tell you how uncomfortable it makes me to see you eat so many sunflower seeds, it wouldn't be right. That was some bullshit made up story.
But like,
I don't think he cares about you, love. Like, I think it's been a scam since the start, and I think him speaking to someone on the phone at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're like overeating in the room next door speaks volumes about your relationship. That's all.
It's my responsibility no matter what. No matter where I am in the world. You know, I binged harder in Canada. I feel like people look for any little negative thing that happens here and they say, see, they use that as like a see, you should be in Canada. When in reality, like the real binge.
You should be in Canada because Poopy doesn't seem to give a shit about you. And you would have easier access to healthcare, even though you keep saying, no, it's such a long wait time. You managed to get around a lot of that the last time you were there. And you were complaining about Kuwait being too expensive for things, such as imagery, which you probably require to get a diagnosis on that sciatica, which is probably not sciatica, it's probably diabetic neuropathy. But who are we?
Happened off camera. Like in my car, I have freedom to go where I want. I don't have, you know, I have money to myself. That like what I mean by money to myself is, you know, when you're married, you know.
What?
When in reality, like the real binging happened off camera. Like in my car, I have freedom to go where I want. I don't have, you know, I have money to myself. That like what I mean by money to myself is, you know, when you're married, you know each other's finances generally. But when I'm out of the country, I mean, you know.
What? When you're out of the country, what?
I feel like I could get away with excusing things that I spend more, you know, almost kind of taking advantage of the fact that he doesn't really know.
Healthy, very healthy relationship there. Sneakily purchasing takeaway so your husband won't know. Sorry, loophole husband won't know. Yeah, that's a strong foundation you've got there for a healthy marriage, Foodie. Lying. Good, great, yeah, good.
A lot about how it works down there. Like with the, you know, costs and things, and I feel bad for that. Like I guess it's a kind of a way of being like dishonest.
Fine, if I'm in just another reason to get back to Canada. If I'm in Canada and I'm spending money on takeout, he'll never know. I mean, he doesn't care at the end of the day, as long as his car's paid for and he can stay in this apartment. I'm sure it's fine.
I don't know, but trust me, it's
Oceana,
worse.
have a good
It's
one.
worse when I'm over there by myself. You know, so yeah, anyway, that's just how it is. The reward, Rob. Yeah, I know, you would think, right, Emma Peel? Thank you, Love Bug. You should focus on friends, not haters. I agree with that. You know,
No, Nis, I don't think she's got a bank account there. I think she's got a bank account over in Canada, and I think her payment goes into there. And I think she transfers it to Poopy. That's what I think. That's what I think happens.
chicken in the oven. Can you give me the recipe? Oh, Kitty, it's so, yeah, it's so...
I think Chantal can't purchase anything in Kuwait easily. But that's what I think happens. Because remembering that Chantal has been taken to court for bankruptcies, and she's been told that her income will be not withheld. What's the word? Cropped? What's the word I'm thinking of? Investigated, seen to, because she spent years and years and years making all of this money and paying absolutely no taxes. So, garnished. That's it, garnished. So, yeah, I don't know how the Canadian system works. I don't know when she gets paid monthly if they, take 70% off the top and say, great, that's going to be going into your little tax pocket. Here's your 30%, enjoy. Who knows? I certainly don't know. But, yeah, interesting.
Easy. I know, Jen. I guess, but I didn't realize, because Jen, I didn't realize it was a form of being dishonest in a way, just kind of
Garnish crew.
But, yeah, anyway.
Strawberry,
No, not
thank
really,
you.
Brian. It's not my
Thank
money
you.
because a lot of the time it's not, yeah. Because, honestly, yeah, I don't know. I'm not, going to talk about my finances and everything. I'm very grateful for what I have, alhamdulillah, and I don't want for anything, but my finances were definitely not what they once were. These are always fog up when I'm hot, and I'm always hot, so, yeah, so I definitely, it's easier surviving with a partner. Let's just put it that way. The cream noodle. Oh, yeah. Hi, Chantal. Okay, Kitty, it's, I just wash my chicken. Some people don't, some people do. I do, because there's, sometimes little feather remnants on it. So I wash my chicken, pat it dry, put some olive oil, and just put, whatever spices you like. I put
How much has she made from YouTube? Total, or... I don't know. I mean, she is the person who flexed on the internet during the peak of her career. Saying she was making 20k a month, but,
paprika, salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, coriander. That was all I put this time, I think. Paprika. And you just, it was still a bit frozen, so I covered it with foil and put it in the oven for I don't know, 400 for I don't know how many minutes until it was brown, and I took the cover off and let it cook again for a little while. See, I just know when things are done, so I don't know. Thank you, Archer Lady.
I do remember when she made it rain on BBJ, yes, Ma.
Would you ever let a man control you in your location, whatever you do? I don't think so. I don't think it's my character, to allow that for too long. Maybe at first, and then it would get on my nerves and I would, dip. I would have to dip for my mental health. Yeah.
I missed the question.
Character? Would you ever let a man control you in your location, whatever you do? I don't think so. I don't think it's my character.
That's actually funny, because that's what Chantal is on the flip side of that relationship.
To allow that for too long. Maybe at first, and then it would get on my nerves and I would, dip. I would have to dip for my mental health. Yeah. Here, it's more, I'm always with Salah because it's I'm in a foreign country and he knows. I feel more comfortable with him. I like to spend every moment I can with him.
I don't like to use the phrase housebound too much, but I have used it previously with Chantal. And it's not through I mean, she is losing mobility. We've all seen that, and her stamina's not great. But more and more, she's just not wanting to leave the house. I think she's spent more time traveling from Kuwait to Canada than she has outside of the apartment while she's been in Kuwait. Which is crazy.
Him. So that's what it's a matter of, really, I guess. Not really him, saying, you can't go here, he's not that kind of person at all. Oh, really?
It's not like Chantal can't go anywhere. She doesn't want to. She wants to sit here in 15-degree air conditioning and get food delivered to her. Chantal's living her dream, which is sad.
Nice. Hi, Naomi. I don't think I can get that.
She is, Lily. I agree.
No problem, Kitty. Hi, Leslie. Yes, I did get out of the apartment, yeah. Hi, Sue-Ann. Walaikum salam, Sarah Jean.
The sun is her nemesis, DG. Yeah. Oh, sorry, DJ, yes.
Yeah, Derpy. Well, mostly, yeah. Yeah, we're just, I don't know. I'm reconvening, a strategy.
About what?
Chantal doesn't seem like the type who would let a man control her just living in.
Oh, I think that might have been the couples channel thing. Where is the couples channel content?
It's not about being controlling. It's about, you know, working together to come to an agreement on things also, you know.
Steven, that sounds amazing. 9 degrees. Oh.
Yeah, Rita Beezer. I think, yeah, you were one. Why was he taking business calls on with you? He does business with, like, you know, like, it's not like official, like, serious business calls, you know? People stay up really late here, and it's not like he was working. Like, it's just like, you know, it's just like talking about business and stuff like that with, like, a friend.
I don't trust it.
Someone very close.
I don't trust it. I do not understand what it is that Poopy does. Clearly. I don't understand 1 a.m. calls in general. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
2 ideas for Coral Doodle. Yeah, yeah, we
Bella.
worked these things out before I came here, Coral Doodle. I just didn't really talk in depth about it. I don't really feel like it right now. It's a lot. It's heavy stuff for me.
Doohickey, thank you for being here for 11 months, mate. Doohickey says, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
I did get professional help for binge eating disorder. Like, I say that every time because I feel like people think that I haven't done anything, and there is a long history of, like, seeking medical care. But
A long one, but not a serious one.
there's also, like, I need to keep looking. I need to keep trying to see what is the best successful strategy for me to beat this. So, yeah, I'm working on that, too.
Are you? Sure you are.
You're stuck indoors. We're not stuck. Like, when we're stuck indoors, it doesn't have to be at home. You know, everywhere has AC here. So if I isolate, it's because I want to. Like, I have the freedom. We can go anywhere and do anything we want. It's not like something is
If I'm housebound, it's because I want to be.
holding me in
I told you it's her dream.
here other than my own self, you know? Hi, Mistress of Darkness! Sue and Ola, welcome to Very Important Beezers, Radiation Bees, the Wings. Yeah, you can get telehealth therapy, exactly. I got telehealth when I was in Canada. Long term, exactly, yeah. He did that while you were eating because he didn't know I was doing it till after.
That's true, Lily.
He just kind of I just said vaguely, like, you know, I'm thinking of doing a video, and I was like telling him I was thinking of doing a video, but he didn't know what kind of video. And then I saw he got a phone call, and I knew he would be a little while, so I thought, you know, maybe I will do the video. I don't know, because I saw, like, people, like, I've done a lot of, like, I've been.
You said to him, I'm thinking of doing a video, and he said, great, let me get this call. And then that video turned into an overeating session and a mukbang. And I understand the perspective of, like, it's not your partner's responsibility to handle all of that. But in all honesty, if I have a supportive partner and I'm going through a hard time and my relationship with food is what it is, and I say, fuck it, I'm going to eat 2 pizzas and, like, 3 packets or 4 packets of megrang while he's on the phone in the other room, I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe he's not supporting me in the best way possible. And maybe he's prioritizing his work, like, over me. And that's fine. But also, I don't know, I'd want to be in a relationship where I feel supported and seen and heard and cared for. And that doesn't seem what this is. Which is sad.
About this a lot, so, you know, I don't think it's, like, it shouldn't be a shock to, like, regular viewers, but I think it's something that's totally normal that happens in life. Hi, Nikki. I think, like, I saw somebody leave a comment like you're just another Amber Lynn. Like, yeah, in the way that we both have pretty much the same eating disorder. Yeah, for sure. Hi, Golden Girl. Hi. And I realized that I think Amber Lynn and I are, like, the only ones who share the complete cycle on camera. Like,
that's not true, actually. Funnily, she mentioned it. I thought we were gonna break into. I started watching. What's her name? Quirky, lovely Rosie, right? There's a bit of history there, and I don't want to react to her just yet because I'm not well versed on the law. But I've been watching for a couple of weeks, just kind of catching up, and there's a lot of, like, health stuff and a lot of health discussion, and that's really interesting. I was thinking, ooh, interesting. There's, like, even over the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot. There's been, like, blood tests, and there's been relationship with food stuff, and just, like, some really interesting, you know me, I'm generally interested in that kind of stuff. So no, Foodie, funnily enough, I don't think, even in Girl World, I don't think it's just you and Ambi, but on the internet, on YouTube, certainly not.
The same eating disorder? Yeah, for sure. Hi, Golden Girl. Hi. And I realized that I think Amber Lynn and I are, like, the only ones who share the complete cycle on camera. Like, I don't know about any other people. Maybe there are, but like the negative everything, and we get heavily criticized for it. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like it's because we share those things that we get all of that. But
for me personally, I think it's because many people within your audience are super frustrated at the fact that you don't take any of it seriously, and you just keep kind of crying victim because you refuse to take your mental health seriously at all, and you monetize it. That's what I think most people have an issue with, outside of other stuff. But
oh, I don't know, Danielle. Hi, Tina. Hello, good evening. So yeah.
Oh, really, Lily? I'm not surprised. But I thought she already had a diagnosis.
What was my point? My cuticles regrow so bad.
Leonie.
They're out of control. I know, Derpy. It's very dangerous. I know. Do I think about food all the time? Well, not all the time, but most of the time. You know? I don't think we excuse it, like, no, but like, how am I blaming others, Jen? I don't think I'm blaming anyone. I fully say in my videos I want to take responsibility for that. I don't blame anyone else. But I also recognize that, like, people really just shoo binge eating disorder, the severity of it, under the rug, you know?
Literally no one does that. The whole conversation about your relationship with food is that you don't take it seriously. You talk. You don't do anything.
Like, if when it comes to, like, for example, anorexia, people have no problem being like, you know, this is very serious, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like they treat other eating disorders.
BED and all eating disorders, all disordered eating, all hard relationship with foods are serious when they put you, like, are serious in general, but even more so when they put your health at a severe risk, and that's where we are currently, Foodie. So we don't really have the luxury of talking about it as if it isn't, you know, urgent.
Disorders, because they're more known and more documented than, like, binge eating disorders just now, I find in the recent years starting to, like, for example, when I went to the binge eating clinic, they didn't even have a program for, like, binge eating and in the way of, like, really how to deal with obesity, kind of, you know? Like, I just feel like it's just kind of seen as more trivial, like, not as taken as serious. It's maybe not, it shouldn't be used to justify, but it, in a way, yeah, because, like, it's...
Oh, she's found a justification, everyone.
How do I say it? It's a reason. It's a reason why these things happen, is because binge eating is a serious mental health disorder. Google.
That you aren't taking seriously.
All you have to do is Google binge eating disorder is a serious mental health condition. And I think that...
Yeah, and you're even saying that. And how is the therapy? Have you booked into counseling? How are you managing your mental health? No? You're displaying, exhibiting, I guess, practicing. I won't say practicing because that means it's a conscious effort, but you are consciously choosing to make your money on the internet by exploiting your relationship with food. Do you think that's smart? Probably not.
You know, we're seen as, like, weak and pathetic every time we cave in, and I definitely think that's, you know, that's the case. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better today. My dietitian told me food addiction is as hard to quit as someone who is on heroin. There you go. And if people want to, like, villainize me for that and say, oh, you just can't control yourself, you just overeat, you're just a pig, then that's how you see me, that's fine. But I'm just going to tell you how it actually is in my case, and believe me or not, I can't control that. So
great. Don't believe Foodie. Her pants
stigma, that's the word I was looking for,
consistently
Kelly.
on
More
fire.
vile stigma against BED, yes. Especially if the people are, like, super obese. It's seen as, you know, I feel like binge eating, like, and obesity are not seen as eating disorders.
Look, I don't get into the diagnoses of anything, but I will say this: if you talk about an eating disorder, right, that you can put a title to, that you tick the boxes on the DM5 or whatever the hell it is, and are diagnosed by a professional, great. But the concept of the words, like, ED, also, like, in a different tense, I suppose, you're talking about disordered eating, right? And I don't want to say there's a spectrum of it all, but this is why I always say, a lot of people have a lot of different relationships with food, and they don't all necessarily fall into the diagnosis categories, but people have interesting relationships with food. They're not always great, and they don't always look exactly the same as everything else, but that's a professional conversation.
As much. I think now it's starting to more come around, but, you know, ALR said she doesn't have BED. I've heard her say she has BED. I didn't know I had BED. Like, even
in the larger like conversation about all of that as well, is that Chantal has the control and the ability to not have those foods in her home, and she chooses to purchase them under the guise of, well, if I don't have them here, I'm just going to eat something else anyway. It's like, okay, but you're actively planning to overindulge in the things that you bring into your household. Again, do you think that's a good choice? Do you think it's a good choice to have it in the house? Do you think it's a good choice to make money off of participating in it? Oh, but I have to eat it anyway. Yeah, but you don't have to record it. You don't have to record it, and you don't have to buy it and put it in your house. You're making a choice to do that. You're also making a choice not to speak with healthcare professionals. You're making a lot of bad choices.
like when I first started YouTube, I thought that about myself. I just like to eat. Like I never really knew what was wrong with me. I didn't care. Being a new member here, did you say you didn't like those pizzas, the ones that I didn't eat, that you held up beside the one in the bed? Yeah, I don't like them. I don't really like them, no. I've had some and then I'm just like, why am I eating these? I don't like them. You're not the only person with it. I know, for sure, yeah. I know I'm not, yeah. It's so hard to get control of, exactly.
She's not even trying. These people in her chat drive me bonkers.
See, he wasn't happy, but he understands as well more now than ever, like, you know.
Does he?
Those who...
Again, not a supportive loophole husband if he's off taking a business call while you're displaying those behaviors that you decided to record and make money on.
Those
but okie dokie.
who know and those who don't. Yeah, exactly, Tina. You know, like, it's hard, you know, but still, I do have to take responsibility regardless. Like, no matter if you're addicted or what, you have to take responsibility, understand that. But you can't, that's why the responsibility is not on anyone else but myself to do this, because no matter how much you love someone, no matter how much you try to make them change, you can't. You cannot, you know, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink it. You can't force it. If somebody doesn't want to change, if they want, we have the right to make these choices, right?
Chantal doesn't want to change. Historically, over the last 6, 7, 8 years, however long you've been watching her, what change has Chantal displayed? None. With her relationship with food? None. With her health? None. None. She's made some interesting changes throughout the course of her YouTube career in holding the attention of a man. But outside of that, change? Nah. Nope. No.
If they're good choices, if they're bad choices, the only thing you can do is advise, and then that's it. Like, the person has that choice, you know? But it's also not as easy as that, you know? And addiction and problems, they come with a lot of, like, it's just a lot of, I don't know even how to, it's a crazy world, you know? So anyway, even if you've been through it, your journey and your experience are not the same as the next person's. They can be similar, but they're not the same. Like, how you deal with it, you're not the same person. You're not equipped with the same tools. Like, how can you both be handling a situation the same when you don't have the same tools, when you don't have the same life, you know? It was so easy.
It's all very convenient. You are a perpetual victim. All right, Foodie. No one expects any change of you. It's fine. You just keep eating for coin on the internet and crying about how hard life is. Okay.
To lose weight, they have a high rate of obesity. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Bertha. Oh yeah, I don't get the urge to binge on healthy food whatsoever. Got gastric bypass here and still struggling. So yeah, exactly. It's definitely success. It helps. Like, you know, you've lost a lot of weight and kept it off, but yeah, it's hard. You know. It doesn't
Teresa, I'm so sorry to hear that, mate. I hope everything's okay.
cure everything. For some people, it doesn't help. For some people, for the most people that get it, though, statistically, it does. Hi, Kim. I see binge eating disorders are more of a privileged eating disorder. See, anorexia is actual mental health illness disorder. They're both mental illness disorders, YouTube lover. People don't, it's both a form of damaging your body, and people, I don't think normal people without a mental illness like that would enjoy doing it, you know? So, I don't think people enjoy being 400 or 500, 600 pounds, but it's the food that they love more than anything, you know? And I don't know, it's a mental problem for sure. Yeah. I have to keep junk out of my house, like it's...
Mai, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Mai says, people with BED do suffer from social stigma. She's lost on all the nuances and only parrots talking points for her benefit. Yep. Always weaponizing diagnosis. I agree. I think she consistently and very conveniently uses perhaps like her strange definition on things. Like, she defines what a binge is to her versus what overeating is, versus what food addiction is, and she defines when those things are. And I acknowledge, like, they are independent things, but she acknowledges that she deals with all of them, and she picks and chooses when she can acknowledge which one she's dealing with, because it's not a binge off if it's on camera. That never happens. So that's against YouTube policy and she'd get in trouble. That never happens. So it's only ever overeating when it's on camera. But she can't stick to a meal plan because she's addicted to food. But she also films and records all of that. So it's it's all out of convenience. And again, not to say that she hasn't got a messed up relationship with food, like she obviously has. She doesn't take any of that seriously, doesn't have coping mechanisms for anything, doesn't manage it, doesn't treat it, and just wants to be in this perpetual, I don't give a fuck, but I reason everything out with my audience, and by the way, support me, you guys watch my content and, like, give me ad views, you know? It's wild. Anyway, this is a great pause. Bun, thank you for the super chat, lovely. Bun says, I love how she manipulates mental health excuses. Yeah. Even taking all of this seriously from a, like, acknowledgement standpoint, it's just wild to me that, like, no one in her chat, I mean, to be fair, there's only 6 people in her chat, I think. No one in there is like, yeah, but what are you doing about it? Oh, but everybody's journey's different. Yep, but if you were serious about this, you would make an effort to address any of this. Oh, I went to therapy back when I was in Canada. Yeah, but what's your plan in Kuwait where you are right now? No, okay.
Bad. If I smell cake, it's over. Right? And that's a lifetime thing. It's hard to keep pushing those demons away every day. It feels like you just want to... That's why you cave in, because you just don't have the fight in you that day. You're just like, whatever. Yeah, it's not a privilege at all, no. But, like, everyone has their opinion. I would always say before I had a case of perpetual hopelessness. Yes. And fail by lunch. Exactly. Sometimes I make it to the end of the day, and I think it's so, copacetic, but... Did you clean the second bedroom? No. Hi, Mercy Me. I disagree with you, Sophie.
Bearman, hello.
I disagree. Maybe I don't always do my best at taking responsibility, but I do try. Every single day I wake up, I have the intention, and I try to... Okay, not every day. Sometimes I just know I'm not going to try, and I just whatever. But most of the time, every day I tell myself, okay, I'm going to... Like this person said, you try to get through every hour, So, but you're entitled to your opinion. I feel like moving more, swimming more, yoga, taking medication, giving food knows would help you.
Shout out, doing fucking anything at this point in time would probably be beneficial.
Yeah.
Legitimately anything. Find a hobby.
And though it's been 10 years.
Crochet. Okay. I know she hates arts and crafts. I know.
Compulsion is always there.
Still. Hey, Sophie.
How do you want me to own my own mess? Like, I don't know, like, what am I not taking responsibility for? Like...
All of it. You're not doing anything to help yourself.
Like, giving into a binge is not something that's a moral defect. That's what you're not getting.
Okay, no one's saying it is. People are saying, what the fuck are you doing to cope?
Like...
Oh no, some days I just wake up and don't try. And other days I binge. Okay, yep. Acknowledged, but what are you doing to actively better that situation rather than just circling the drain?
That's why you think these things. That's why there's so much negative stigma towards binge eating disorder, because people think that caving in to the food is some kind of moral personality defect. And
no, do you know what I think is morally questionable? The fact that you sit here and you complain about having 3 different hard relationships with food and still think it's a fucking good idea to make it into content and to make money off of it. That's what I think, personally. When I first started this, I was just like, oh boy, look at these people having hard relationships with food, tying that all up with making money. Imagine how fucky that would get up there in the old noggin. I'm so glad I didn't do that. That's the problem.
It's not. Most of the time, it's like beyond your control. And you have to, in my way of taking responsibility would be to find a proper path of recovery. Like, take it seriously, yes.
When's that happening? How many times have we had this conversation? This is some bullshit. This isn't going to happen. Chantel's happy the way she is. She just wants to come online and get sympathy from the 6 people in her chat. And that's why we're all deemed haters and rude and terrible and nasty and all of that, because we've been through this cycle so many times and we're a little bit cynical. I'm a little bit cynical.
For sure. That I agree with, sure. but it still doesn't
It does get fucky, Mike.
like make me a bad person. You know, it doesn't make people bad people in general.
You're a bad person because you manipulate people. You're a bad person because you've said hateful, bigoted, terrible shit. That's why you're a bad person. I mean, there's other, well, and the cats. There's lots of reasons, really, you're a bad person. But at this point in time, on this talking point, it's not a moral failing. We understand you have a terrible relationship with food. My lord, do we wish you would address it, but we just know you're not going to because we've been on this ride before.
just because of that, you know? Binge eating is not a choice, YouTube lover. No. Nobody, so like, if you think that people choose to have this problem, no. People don't.
I think Chantal makes a choice not to address this problem. That's what I think. Chantal makes an active choice to participate in her hard relationship with food for money. Not everybody does that. Not everybody does this for money. A lot of people have hard relationships with food and don't get monetary gain out of it. But you've managed to do that, and you refuse to acknowledge that that's a problem. Because, oh no, you guys, it's just overeating, it's not a binge. Oh no, you guys, this is not me participating in my addiction, it's just a meal. Everybody has to eat. Okay. Alright, fair enough.
Choose diseases. What? Hey, Wilson. Buckwheat
Hey, BBJ's accountant, good to see you. That's very true.
is healthy,
She
yeah.
doesn't.
How is Julia doing? She is doing wonderfully. She's sleeping right now. I've been, Jersey girl, this is where people don't know. Like, I've been to therapy countless times.
We might not even get to Ambi at this point. I didn't realize she had so much to say.
And how do you know I'm not? Like, I literally started
We know you're not.
therapy in Canada, and I
You did an introduction and they said, allegedly, here are some resources that you could access in Kuwait. Why are you doing this if you're not moving back to Canada?
have resources to continue therapy here. That I'm still, I don't really want to make these things public and talk about them publicly.
No, because that would be lying.
I think it's healthier for me to keep certain things like that aside, but like, how do you know I'm not, you know?
We know you're not. We know you're not because you never have and you won't change.
Like, people just assume.
Yes, I'm making an assumption based on historical evidence that you will not take your mental or physical healthcare seriously, and in about 2 days' time, you're going to come online with a pizza mukbang.
Minute by minute, hour by hour. Yeah, exactly. I'm forced to physically eat right, but your brain still wants what it wants. Yeah, it's hard. Hi, Creepy Comfort. Thank you. There's no way to really make people make people understand unless you go through it. Like, I can't, you know. Nikki, welcome to Vampire
Tajan, is it good?
Bees Racing
Also, hi, thank you.
Bees.
Of course, her chat wasn't having it with her because the 6 supporters who were in there watched that last mukbang and said, girl, none of this is making sense to the things that you've been saying. Meanwhile, the rest of us are just like, yep, this is just another Tuesday with Foodie.
All that food in the house is a mistake. Yeah, it probably is. You're right, yeah. I don't make my binges public. I don't consider what I had last night to be a binge, so it's not a binge. And honestly, I have no problem with making binges, like, in a way, public for, like, educational purposes.
Please don't do that.
Glorifying it, no. But, like I've said many times, mukbangs, what I ate yesterday, it's not a binge.
Not with Foodie. I've told you all, there's some channels that I follow who do, like, their relationship with food. They don't talk about themselves at all. They literally just use it as a diary format. So they record everything that they've eaten in a day and then count all of the calories and say it was this amount of calories. And clearly it's cathartic for them, or they're getting a benefit out of it, or whatever. And, you know, I could be cynical and say, well, maybe they just don't eat it. They're not recording themselves. Like, who knows? It could just be all for show. I won't really go down that path, but Foodie saying she doesn't record her binges doesn't mean she doesn't talk about it outside of all of that. And you can do that, that's fine. But everyone's just fucking sick of tired of you not doing anything and using it as an excuse to continue to make poor choices. That's all.
And that's like, binging is personal. It's what I ate last night could be a catalyst for a binge later. Luckily last night it wasn't. As you can see, I didn't even eat the third pizza. I'm going to use it as a public frisbee. But it's not something, like, it would start, you know.
Oh my god, Letty, hi.
Okay, it's late at night, I can't sleep because I'm thinking, it's like a compulsion. I can't explain what it does to your brain. Like, it's like almost like a panic mode.
I'm sorry, I hope you're having a good day, mate.
It's all you can think about, and all that food is there. You know, you have access to it, and you can make that nagging compulsion go away. So it,
Sorry, I'm trying to follow your logic. This is going to be painful.
like, it would start, you know, okay, it's late at night, I can't sleep because I'm thinking, it's like a compulsion.
Yeah.
I can't explain what it does to your brain. Like it's like almost like a panic mode. It's all you can think about, and all that food is there. You know, you have access to it, and you can make that nagging compulsion go away. So it usually wins. It usually wins if you know. And
Do you know who would be really good to talk that through with?
yeah, I'm weak
I'll give you one hint.
against it
It's not YouTube.
for sure. I mean, obviously, you know. So, but that's generally how it is. But I think that yeah, if people want to show a binge because to show people like to share people who are going through that, sure, it's like people sharing. It's a disease. It's like people sharing any other part of their life,
Disorder.
negative part of their life. If it's to help people, if it's to show people what binge eating is like, I don't find there's any problem with that. You know, YouTube, in my opinion, monetizes a word.
I think specifically because of your fuckery with how you define your binges, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably, like, YouTube already has their own stance on it. For me personally, I think the best way, talk about it, sure, destigmatize mental health, 100%, absolutely. But if you're hoping to get support and assistance, engage with professional, either healthcare professionals, groups, like helplines, whatever. Listening to and receiving guidance from the internet audience and your favorite YouTuber, I guess, is probably not it. Speak to professionals. Yeah, they're the ones who are equipped to kind of walk you through stuff. And if it comes down to diagnoses, that's a whole process, not just like listening to chat, you know?
First, it monetizes a lot of hate channels, which in my opinion are worse. So that's my opinion. People don't understand the medical system, don't give a flying F about eating disorder. I feel like they really
Did you eat something before this?
don't.
I feel like you've got something in your teeth.
Yeah, you're right. Hi, Gina.
Chat, I need some water, so I'm just gonna leave. Hold on, I just need to get some water. Please hold. Just hold on, wait. Is that good enough? No, I don't think that's good enough. Hold on. Hello. There we go. Just back in a tick. Sorry, chat. Had to get my water. This is not a good babysitter, isn't it? Hold on, wait. Is this... There we go. That's better. Now it's Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, it fits the whole thing. Nice. Excellent. Very good. All right. Where was I?
Effexor. I've been on Effexor. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything for binge eating.
This is so fun.
I have a headache. Thank you, Bella. The temperature, it was actually nice today, but it was rainy. That's the only problem. A binge is also different for each person. The size, the food eaten. Exactly. So you can't say
Just a reminder, everyone, wear your sunscreen, drink your water, brush your teeth.
to someone, that's definitely a binge. Because it's personal. You don't know, you know. I could understand if I had a whole table of food and like I said, like literally like at night, like if I have a full-on binge, like autopilot binge, I'll make more.
Okay, so we've now got a definition of what a binge is. Are you ready?
Or I had 2 packs of noodles for dinner. I'll make 2 packs more, 2 or 3. Bread and labna, all kinds of pickles and olives. Like I'll have a spread of food and I'll just go through it in like no time.
Wow, we've never seen Foodie have a spread of like bread and labna and olives and a meal spread out in front of her on a table. I don't think we've ever seen that. That's oh boy.
And then it's not just about what you're eating, it's the psychological effect of like after. It's like
Yeah, there's a lot of emotional drivers in all of that. We know.
the feeling like you feel like ashamed, you feel like that's why you do it in secret, you don't monetize it, you know. You feel
Chantal, you are a big liar, but I think even for you it would be hard to look anybody in the eye and say you haven't monetized your relationship with food. Like, you have, girl. Come on now.
feel like, you know, I don't feel good. What am I doing? This is the last time I'm going to do this. You know, tomorrow I'm going to like eat less to make up for it. Like things like this, you know? Yeah. Thanks.
Lily, I mean, it is wild. Foodie does know best. She is Dr. Armchair after all.
Overeating is a problem too, but a lot of the time there's reasons for overeating, Miss Independent. Sometimes no, but I don't think people that generally just overeat are to a point, they don't eat themselves to being ill, you know, and to have chronic illness and stuff like that. I don't
Shut up. What are you talking about?
know, maybe. See, I don't know what it's like to just be a normal, just overeater. Like here, I'm just going to have like, you know, eat too much dinner.
What is the definition of an overeater? And that's what I mean. Like, having an eating disorder versus having disordered eating. Like, it's a diagnosis, turn of phrase, whether or not you fall within those categories. Like what is an overeater? Someone who consumes more calories than they burn? Is that what that is? Or like, what the fuck?
2 plates of dinner or something like that, you know. For me, that's why I always try to start with the binging, getting rid of that. Like, if I can tackle that, you know, because that's the biggest problem for me. Can you admit, though, that it wasn't 2 packs? It was 2 packs of noodles, Jen. It was. How can I...
Twix bars and fluff, enough said. Yeah, I mean, 40 Nutella Lockmas deep. Not a binge, you guys. She was just in the stratosphere.
Admit something that's not true. That was 2 packs of noodles. You know? You can also...
I'm not a regular overeater. I'm a cool overeater.
Tell people they don't know what a binge is. Yes. Where's Teardrop? I don't know. I hope she's okay. Once you binge eat, you want to go work out because you hate yourself. Yeah, it's a really bad psychological issue, too. How do I not throw up? I know, I don't know. I got my jammies from... Hi, Teardrop, there she is.
Same. I said 4. And then I think there was a conversation about those being like jumbo packs. Like, they're not the single individual ones. I think they're bigger. So that would make sense if she keeps saying it was only 2. And it's like, yeah, but that's actually 2 in each packet. So it's probably 4.
Someone's just asking where you were. Eat whole foods. Yeah, I find like eating often enough and eating, like, I find planning.
You've had no success in this, you nincompoop. Stop it.
Taking the evening before, I made it a whole week once. Hi, Tracy. Hissy Fits.
She made it a whole week once, you guys. A whole week. That doesn't strike her as an issue that she might want to investigate deeper with a healthcare professional. But I made it a week once.
What you do is, yeah, journaling. So like what I do is...
Chat, we're not going to make it to Ambi today. I'm so sorry.
The night before, we'll write down breakfast, lunch, dinner. My journal has like a cute little area for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's like visually appealing and it makes me want to do it.
Sure.
So then I get to plan, like, you know, sometimes I use my fitness pal. I should more, but just starting like with, okay, breakfast. What am I going to have? I'm going to have, you know, I don't love eggs, but if I do, I'll have like over easy and like some whole grain bread. Like, I like planning like the food, and then, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. And then like eating enough throughout the day. Who eats only 1 pack of noodles? I don't...
Sorry, Sarah.
Oh.
I'll have to catch up on Ambi. Maybe I'll catch up on Ambi when she puts out another piece of content.
Because, like, I don't know. It seems like a small portion to me, but, like, it would, right? Thanks, Sheila.
Fantasy dieting is a phrase, I agree.
Hi, Chantal. Miss you.
Morning, Cami. Hello.
Petite Theo. We will be doing it very soon. Very, very soon. Next couple days. I don't have a chair in my kitchen, no.
Yeah, she's got a chair in the living room. She's barely ever in the kitchen.
The actions, yeah, exactly.
Food gets delivered.
Hi, Erica. S-Jam's is doing better. Oh, nice. Thanks, Sissy Fits. It's a pajama nightgown.
Wanda, thank you again for the super chat, lovely. Wanda says, her problem seems situational at times. Yup. If something pops off over there, will she cry for food and shelter? Possibly. Maybe if the power goes out again.
Anyways, guys, what's up?
Thanks for the super chat, lovely.
I didn't get a new monitor, no. I've only been here, I realize it hasn't even been a week. Isn't that crazy? Oatmeal is, yeah, oatmeal is good. I got this at Pennington's.
Oh, we just at the portion where we're just going to talk about food that's good. I think so.
See what you mean. Me too. I don't eat a lot during the day, Breezes. Hi, Breezes. Thank you, Andrew. YouTube. Oatmeal's not good. Oh, that'd be snacks. I don't know. Oatmeal always makes my stomach feel good. Like there's a lot of fiber in oatmeal, which is really good for your digestion, apparently.
Groundbreaking.
Like people who eat just carnivore, I don't know how you poop. I don't know.
Wonders never cease. What questions lie within the universe?
Have you ever gone through a time where you didn't eat?
Looking at Foodie's diet and trying to figure out the biological hazards that are the waste products. I don't know. I don't know either.
Enough.
I don't
Not
know.
unintentionally, you know. Salah, hello, where are you? Living lefties.
I think we've seen her eat oatmeal once or twice, way, way, way back in the BB era.
Anyway, so that's that. That's my story again, you know.
Thanks for your story.
Business hours, what? I've got to have my carbs. Healthy ones, you know, in moderation anyway. But yeah, I do realize you have to be careful. Like I used to be like more defensive of certain types of carbs, but as a diabetic, I should be, you know, more careful about that.
How is that going?
I only have the bright light on for the light.
Oh, DJ, did she?
I have to take all this makeup
What'd
off.
she put in it?
Hope you're okay after the tornado. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Teardrop, are you okay? Like, what happened with the tornado? Beans are protein and fiber and carbs. Yes. So.
She's learning about macros, everyone. Gotta watch out.
I had this weird dream.
Oh, was the berry one? Oh, yeah.
Mike Vickens said he was a nice guy and forgave what he did to his dogs, but a taxi, the hypocrite, fake outrage for money. Thank you, yo mama. Thanks for the $5 to try to start drama. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I did see that. I saw that on your video. You know, I don't even know what to say about that.
So wait, are Foodie and your mama friends again? I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Just, it waxes and wanes.
I don't know.
She is so goddamn delusional. I agree, Jenny.
Thanks for the stupid chat. Simply the hypocrisy. It's all, yo mama, that's the thing. That's why, you know, despite us, you know, having tits for tots sometimes, whatever. I have to say, that's what, you know, I appreciate about your channel is always calling out the hypocrisy. We needed you in the community because otherwise it was just constantly, it wasn't fair. Like, it's always, how many of the same cookie cutter hypocrite channels in the community versus the same two people, the two girls, right? And, you know, you've really shown a spotlight on how, you know, you expose a lot of it for sure. So yeah, that's all.
Season 3 is high A1C. I thought you were going to say high octane, but close.
I can say too, like Salah said, the hypocrisy, you know, but the ocean, it's dark out right now, so you probably wouldn't be able to see it, Mabella. It just comes in to derail your life. Yeah, well, oh well, whatever. It's up to me not to let it be derailed. But that's all I got to say about that. It's definitely true. Hi, Sandra. Night swim. Oh, I don't know what I would swim in. That's the problem. I don't have a tankini. There's no...
This is all just words. It's all just words.
Take her out and take us to...
What a revelation, Zach. Well said.
Supportive husband is essential. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, I, you know, also wanted to come back here. Like, I feel he is very supportive, you know? And I think people will always have this, like, negative perception now. A lot of you don't and are understanding.
Because he cheated on you?
And, you know, I appreciate that.
Because he cheated on you, woof woof?
But...
Because he wanted to teabag Jesus?
Despite that, it doesn't matter. He's a very supportive, loving person, you know?
Girl, he was on the phone. You were having an overeating episode or whatever the fuck you want to define it as, and he was on the phone. He was in the other room. He couldn't get off the phone and come in and make sure that you were okay. How do you know he didn't? It was a recorded piece of content. Girl, we know. He don't give a flying shit about you. And it shows. And that's sad. Everybody deserves to be with someone who appreciates them, but I don't think Poopy appreciates you. Oh well. Sucks to suck.
No. I encourage her to go out for walking and do stuff, understand her situation.
Somebody.
Especially after long travel. Yeah, exactly. It's your job. No, I don't think weight loss competition is healthy because you're doing it for the wrong reasons at that point, you know? And there's no loser or winner in that situation. I don't like that at all.
Right. I mean, I can think of one loser in this situation. It's me having to listen to this. Skipping. No? Maybe not? Yeah, good.
Yes, he encourages me to eat healthy. But then again, like, I kind of take advantage, like, I'm sneaky of the fact that he doesn't really know that much. When he didn't know that much about it, you know? Now he knows better. He's like, no, we're not getting this. We're not getting that. But yeah.
Did he say, no, we're not getting this, we're not getting that, when you decided to bring in the chocolate croissants and the popcorn and the pizzas and all of that stuff and the kilograms of cheese? No? Okay.
He's very,
No, you said those were his snacks.
Somebody who's never had experience with that, binge eating disorder or stuff like this, we have to use the brain and understand other issues, not force them to. Exactly.
You've been loophole married for 1.5 years, and you're telling me he still hasn't got a grip on your relationship with food. I find that strange.
Hey, babe, yes. At first, you know, you don't understand that. You never had experience with someone like this or eating disorders, so you don't know what a binge trigger is. You don't know. That terminology was never in his life. So you guys are piling this 30 years of eating disorder onto a young man who has no experience with binge eating and expect him to be responsible for my...
He doesn't give a shit.
My actions.
Well, he does, but not for Foodie.
he's supportive and he's encouraging, but at the
You have truly deluded yourself on Poopy. That's wild.
same time, at the end, it all comes down to free will and choice. With these things, like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Put the chips and ramen on a high shelf so I can't reach them. Mabella, you'll be surprised. I will stack them boxes, I'm telling you. I'm joking.
Mick.
There's so many good. I haven't looked into weight loss doctors here. I can, though.
Yeah, sure. Just like therapists.
I can.
She'll do a
There's a
lot
lot
of
of private
research.
clinics that are affordable. The things that would be really expensive here, regardless, expat status, visa status, even for someone like Salah, like imaging is expensive. What else?
Lindsay, hello. Thank you for being here for 21 months, my friend. Lindsay said, thanks for always making my day. Oh, pleasure. Chat, take your flowers, Lindsay. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
Surgeries are more expensive, but they're still not that bad. They're not hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know. I don't know, but like consultations and that, like when I went to see the diabetic doctor, wasn't too bad.
Was it $3? Didn't you tell us it was like $3?
Sugar is more addictive. It's about the same. It has the same pleasure response in your brain. No one will insure me, SB, with all my
No, she's a tourist crack killer.
weight and health issues. I've tried. It's not a good person, but I'm sure that's hard on you. Yeah, yes, Brian, yeah, exactly. We're working together. Like, he's learning a lot about it. Maybe, Mercy me.
I don't think he cares.
It is $851. $1,000 for upper endoscopy. Oh wow, that was with the really, Leslie? Sucrose? Oh, that's another problem. Like, I'll drink diet soda sometimes, but I don't like fake sugar. What's up, homie? 12:50 p.m. Yeah, it feels later for some reason. We want to go to bed early because we have a lot to do, and it's been so hard. I knew it would be because I know myself and I hate it. It's hard for me to like recover from the travel sometimes and to get back into like the long-term effect of the jet lag that I have a hard time overcoming is like getting back into a sleep pattern, which you know how hard it's always been for me. Imagine.
Girl, fucking put yourself to bed.
And like,
have a cup of tea, go lie down.
hey Taja, I didn't see you there. Hi Vanessa. Dreaming of Everest, you were indestructible. No person in girl world, even the ones not severely overweight, would have the balls to get on a plane that many times in short periods.
Who the fuck is this person in her chat?
I didn't think of, yeah, I know, it's insane. You know how impulsive I am. I'm so impulsive that I'll book a 20-hour flying day, you know, on the drop of a hat.
Because you're ridiculous. And you don't plan or think things through. And yes, you are impulsive. It's not a competition. We don't need to play who's the most impulsive. It's fine. It's usually not a quality people, like, strive for.
Well, the heart wants what the heart wants. And my heart's in between. My heart has been in between, you know? Like, I miss my family. I had such a nice time with them. Hi, little Nitty! And I had such a nice time with, like, Canadian nature. But then, you know, I'm 40. I know. I really, like, feel it kind of physically, but, like, in my brain, I don't feel 40. I don't know. Just get a direct flight. It's cheaper. You can't get a direct flight from Montreal to Kuwait. There's none. Yep, I have to, 2 adults, yes. Hi, Kelly King.
Haha, Mick. Funny.
Babe, did I miss your... Oh, thanks, God. Anyway.
Are we done here? I think we're done.
Because you haven't been... I grew up in Canada, right? I'm born and raised there. I guess it's the part of Canada I'm from. I don't know what it is. My life circumstances. There's things that are very... I haven't been through anything traumatic here. You know, there's no trauma here. There's no negative history. It's all
Poopy cheating on you. Negative?
new. It's all interesting to me. There's so much to learn. Excuse me. And I know I still bring my health problems and my demons with me that I can't escape. But at the same time, it's like, it's still a more positive experience because it's not, there's no negative history there. Like when I'm in Canada, it's like, I miss it when I'm here, and then when I get there, I'm like, oh, yeah. But I'm happy to see my family. It's like, it's bittersweet. I don't know. It's in a
Go to therapy, girl.
way that I can't. There's just so many memories that go through my mind, and they don't make me feel
Technically, she was in Canada when he cheated. That's true.
too good, you know?
I don't know how she can look at the bathtub the same, though, you know?
Qatar Airways. I prefer Qatar, but
Feet.
I will never, if I can help it, I don't want to ever fly with Lufthansa, no offense. I don't enjoy the experience. I didn't really enjoy the experience. I didn't want to be too mean about it, but it wasn't like horrible, but it was probably the worst. Air Canada was not bad.
It's a damn cream cheese sandwich.
We do get out of the apartment. I don't vlog every minute of my day, Mabella. You know, a lot of the time I've been not even feeling like vlogging. I haven't had the passion for it like lately since I've been back that I thought I would have, and I've just wanted to enjoy.
Can't be fucked to go out and make content. We get it, lazy.
So if I'm in my house, it's because I want to. You know, exactly. Dreaming of Everest. Yeah, I don't.
Can sit here at all hours of the night and produce a 1 hour and 30-minute live stream. Doesn't want to make content. Right. We know why, girl. We know.
Mind staying in a lot of the time, you know. But yeah, we're gonna be doing more vlogs, so more Kuwait exploring. We were like looking over our channel too. Like I was looking back too and like seeing like the Thailand vlogs. We did a lot in Thailand. We did a lot. If you go back and look at the vlogs.
You did a lot in the first 2 weeks, and then the 4 weeks was just waiting for paperwork.
Actually, on our couples channel alone, like we've done a lot in Kuwait. You know, there's not really that much left to do. We've done a lot, but actually no, I can't say there isn't a lot. I'm contradicting myself because there isn't. There's a lot more like malls,
Woohoo.
beaches, parks, stuff like that to do. Different like maybe restaurants to review, that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been feeling a lot better yet. That's why I haven't really done too much like in the way of content outside. I'm still just trying to get my sleep pattern right and start feeling a lot better.
This season is gonna be lit.
You know. Hi, Sarah. I did not get to see snow. Or did I? Yes, I was there for Christmas. Lufthansa. Oh.
Remember when they used to go out to restaurants and do like little reviews and we'd get like cute date content and all of that stuff? It's really been a while since that happened, huh? We haven't had cute date content in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Hey Zing, thanks for the super chat. Zing says, guys, we finished Kuwait. We got to the end. It's done. There's nothing else to see.
I've done Q&As before, but I can do another one.
Hey Taz.
Need to do more in Kuwait. Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure I do need to.
Not since Poopgate.
Beezer's in the attic. I'm home 24/7 plus can't get out because I can't walk much, but home is where I like to be. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Teardrop, like if, you know, even, like if people want to be in their home, you know, or need to be even, like if you have a disability, you want to be in your home, like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's like, for me, like I can get out, so it's healthier, but like, I don't know, people I think don't listen to me when I say, you know, I go through depressive moments. I'm struggling with depression a lot. I'm on medication for that. I try to force myself to go out, and I would say with somebody with debilitating depression, and people think that depression is, you can't be laughing, you always have to be crying in a corner. Like, look at Robin Williams. Nobody knew he was depressed, and look what happened. You know, it's like,
Stop talking.
I try to be very positive, but like sometimes off camera, I'm really just like, just a zombie of my, like I'm just so lethargic, you know? And it's like, I do push myself. I try to push myself to do what I can, you know?
Uh-huh.
This lipstick is drying. Homebody all day. Depression is very hard to explain, yeah. You can't really explain it. I mean, you can try, but there's no words for experience, you know? Like what you're going through.
What are you doing in the back? I heard you. What are you doing?
My meds are working. Thanks,
Are
Lily.
they?
Yeah, Lisa K. It's debilitating, yeah. And yeah, like, my meds do work, the Cyprolex, because without them, oh boy.
I'm
Right,
getting
right,
sleepy.
babe? I'm not pleasant. The anxiety is so bad. I don't know how to, without them, it's like, they take a huge edge off. They make me feel like, no, it doesn't. My depression is not worse here.
She's the vampire. She's an energy vampire.
Which video
She's
talked about
from.
Lufthansa? I don't know if I did. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't talk about, I talked about the sandwich being poisoned, but.
I'm done. Chat, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you were here for Ambi. I'll fix the thumbnail and the title. Energy vampire. Alright, chat. Pardon me. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I'm so sorry I finished that on such a low energy note, but now I'm tired. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate it. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely, and I've been Pulpy. I hope you look after yourselves, wear your sunscreen, drink your water, hug a loved one, have a snack, brush your teeth, do all the things. Be a responsible human, because you are. That's it from me. I'm gonna go. So, see you all in the next video.